Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello. Making sure I don't set myself on fire. I've got the smellies balancing Dave on the arm of the chair. Morning, Dave. I don't know how I'm still awake, to be honest. But I am. I'm still awake. Hey, Sumbler, hiya, do you know? Hey, dear Tracy. Hey, Joyce, hope you're well. John's not with me at the moment. I'm actually, for the first time, I'm on my own. Yolanda and Rob aren't here. They've gone to the hotel because daughter's moving back home soon. John's gone to the football match with his brothers because they're doing, or supposed to have done, the tribute to his dad on screen at half time. Hey, Donna. Judith, good afternoon, good evening. So I'm all on my lonesome with little Fifi. She's down eating. Well, I think she's still finishing bits of a tea off. Hey, Shalina, hope you're well. Hey, Mick. So yes, as you know, it is tarot evening. Hey, Peter, I hope you're well, my lovely. Hope you're having a good weekend. So yeah, so as you know, hey, Leah. I'm looking, if anybody sees, oh my goodness, Smelly Cat coming on. What do you see coming up in my love life? I will have a look and see if I can answer that for you. Normally I just do general when I'm doing free readings, but I'll give it a go. If anybody sees Smelly Cat come on YouTube, hey Rachel, can you let her know that I have emailed her back? Her email went into our spam folder, so unfortunately I've only just seen it, but I have messaged her back. Hey Gillian, missed you all too, my lovely. Yeah, we had a great holiday. It was a nice break, a well-deserved rest, I think. So yes, it's been good. Glad to be home though. Jordan's just messaged me. They did a 10.5 hour trip through traffic. They went from near Newquay up to Wales, but instead of going to the closest side to Wales, they went further afield. 1995, can I get a bank government job? Ooh, I don't know. I know, Dave, you are in the same place as Yo-Yo, so that's going to be good fun. Some nice spots for breakfast round there. So I'm going to start doing the readings now. So first person to comment from now gets the reading first. So please comment. Oh, thank you, Donna. I've been in shower. Hey, dear Gainer. How are you, my lovely? I hope you're well. She don't get up early though. Oh, don't get Yo-Yo don't get up early. We'll be meeting and Yo-Yo will have to come and meet us afterwards. So, for my lovely Gainer. Gainer, for you, I have turned, there's no actual name on this card, but to me it's like a magician-y card. So I don't know what the triangle represents, but there is a dove coming in. So there is a loved one's energy that's coming in around you. I do feel at the minute that I think you're out of it now, but I feel like you've had like, how can I say, like when you're wearing handcuffs and your hands are tied together, it looks like your hands have been tied together. So you've sort of like, something's been either stopping you or you've been stopping yourself, but it's like you've come free. You've finally broke free, and everything is now in the way it should be. Everything's falling into place for you. I wish our moderators wouldn't chat while I'm live. Everything seems to be falling into place. You're very focused at the moment, Gainer. So keep hold of that focus. Just remember, though, don't focus too much. Allow yourself to have a little bit of fun as well. But yeah, I'm not sure what the triangle represents for you, but the triangle, because of the three corners, it's not like you've gone full circle. It's like you've gone in a funny shape. I can see a little bit of red coming in around you. But I don't feel this is, I feel this is more of a passion. So I'm not sure whether it's something passionate that you've starting to do, or that as now you've like unlocked things to do, my lovely. But that's what I'm getting for you, my sweet. I hope that makes some sense. Hey, Kelly, spammers or hackers in? Have we got them in already? Oh, do you know? Where have we got them? I can't see them. I'm hoping mods will come in soon. Otherwise, I'm going to have some new moderators. Hey, Carol, how are you? Kelly. Name Bushra Pathan 20. July 19. My current employer has troubled me a lot with what is his intentions. Is this job or workplace good for me? We shall see. We shall see. I will try and get to as many of you as I can. I'm good, thank you, Kelly. So Kelly, for you, we have got again, it's like a musician's card with this. Somebody's been a bit of a jester, and I'm not sure whether that's you. That you, I think, jesting, or you need to start enjoying life. I think enjoying the moment a little bit more. Allow yourself to have the fun that's needed. And again, it's also like a yin and yang. There's a yin and yang situation around you. So a bit like chalk and cheese. Two opposites attract. So there's definitely something with opposites attracting. I don't know where the music comes in, but there's a rainbow coming through the music. So the rainbow to me would be, when I look at the rainbow, a rainbow is like a rainbow child, and I know I've got like ADHD and Asperger's, but there's something connecting in to music around you. And we've also got a rainbow child coming in, so I don't know whether the rainbow is connected to you or whether it's connected to the person with the music. But start listening to music, or even look at playing music, because you might find, Kelly, that you'll be able to connect more, if that makes sense to you, my lovely. Hang on, when they pop back up, I think I think I've blocked. So yeah, there is a little bit of envy around you, little bit of jealousy coming in, but you're wearing it on your sleeve, so it's nothing to worry about. But just be careful that the green-eyed monster doesn't come out too much, if that makes sense, my sweets. Just bear with me a sec. Do you know, I'm having to block myself tonight. God's gift, you've just gone. Joyce. Hey, Sharia. Hope you're well, my lovely. Joyce, for you, my sweets, we have got the lottery card. Your luck's about to change, my lovely lady. So I'm not sure what's coming up, but there's definitely something to do with luck coming up. So luck is definitely on the cards for changing. So I'm not sure whether you've been having a little bit of bad luck, but get ready. And the lucky number is going to be 13. So I'm not sure whether it's going to be the 13th of a month or just the number 13 is going to be lucky. Fifi, you sod. Get down, lay down there near my legs. It's also going to be like the tossing of a dice. So, you know, like when you do heads or tails, I think you're going to have to do a heads or tails thing, kind of thing, if that makes sense. There's also an Irish connection coming in, because we're seeing the 4 clovers down here. So there's also an Irish connection coming in around you, Joyce. 7 and 7, 2 sevens. So I don't know what the sevens represent either, whether the 7 is the 7th of a month or the 7th month, but there's something to do with 2 sevens also. And a black cat's going to walk past you. The black cat is lucky. So for me, I just think that at minute, I think with all the bad luck that that you may have been having, good luck is about to come your way, my sweet lady. Hang on a minute. There we go, Sharia. I need to make sure I get my YouTubers in as well. Cherie, for you, my lovely lady, we have got this card. And again, there's no names on these cards, so I just have to say what it is. So we've got passing ships in the night. So let's see what I can see from here. I feel like there's two things holding you back. There's two things stopping you from moving forward. And I'm not sure if they're both connected to spirit, but there's definitely one that's connecting to spirit. You can see like the veil coming there, but there's like two sat on the end here. So I know one of them's got to be in spirit, but I'm not sure about the other one. But it's like for some reason the past is holding you back. You can see how it's strapping to your hands, and it's like your hands are being pulled. You're trying to move forward, but for whatever reason, you're not managing to go forward. But you're sort of like hanging. It's like you're hanging, and it's like at the minute that ship is going to sail past if you don't allow yourself to, whether it's forgiveness to yourself, forgiveness for others. Sometimes we have to forgive others for us to move on, but it doesn't mean that we've forgiven them. It just means that that forgiveness is more that we can move on, if that makes sense, my sweets. Definitely opportunities coming up, but just don't let this ship pass by. These ships keep coming, these opportunities keep coming, and it's like you miss it every time it comes up. This time it's like you need to take that leap, let go of the past, because it'll always be with you. But there is a new light coming in, and this is, like I said, don't let this opportunity pass you by, like you have done many, many times with this. Really take it on and go for it, my lovely. Hang on, but with me. So, Sonali, I hope I've pronounced your name correct. Maria, will my ex-employer call me back? Don't know whether your ex-employer. I'll pull you a card and I will see what it says. Oh, cheers, Carol, my lovely. Thank you so much for letting them know. They're being naughty, aren't they, our moderators tonight? So I'll pull the card and see what it says. So we've pulled the "You're Juggling a Lot" card. Work related, there's a lot of pieces to a jigsaw puzzle around somebody. Somebody's really done something wrong around you. There's broken pictures. So I take this would be where the work connection comes in. So to me, it's like a trust or something's been broken that's been going off. But the thing is, there's like two pieces of this puzzle that you can't let. There's something that you're not letting go of, and there's two pieces. But these two things you shouldn't let go. Whatever these two things that happened, I would say would have been either a difficult situation to be in. Certain things can be fixed, but I don't think that these two, the pieces that are sort of like on the hot air balloons, these two are really significant. There's other opportunities that are going to be coming up around you. Should you stay or should you not? That's a choice you've got to make, but you need to take the mask off and see the bigger picture, my lovely, because there's more going on around this situation than either you care to admit or you care to acknowledge, kind of thing. The air balloons are coming up, and I think every time these air balloons are coming up, it's like something happens and it's like you've let it go, and then something's happening again, and then something's happening again, and it's like bits of the situation are making you take that step back, and so it should. You've got purple around you, my lovely, so that's a lot of healing coming in around you. But for me, just tread carefully, think wisely what your best option is. The cards won't tell you what to do, but there is definitely a situation that is not going to be fixable coming in around you. like I say, it's like the trust being broken kind of thing. Not me. I'm a good little moderator. Hey, Andrew, you've all been chatting in chit chat. Hey, Nikki. Sometimes you're gonna keep asking. Sorry, Lee. I'm going, Shalina. I'm trying to go. I'm going back up, and then I'm dropping back low again. So I'm trying to get everybody in. Saskia and Mum, can I have a one card reading? You can. There's so many tonight. There's quite a few on tonight, isn't there, Donna? Which is good. I've not done this for a while, though, have I? So Shalina, this card is for you. So 3 energies in spirit are coming in around you. There's going to be a turning at cards. So there's a card, as you can see, there's like a card hidden behind this person in spirit. So there's something new coming up on the cards for you. I don't think it's quite inside, but just keep looking. Again, we've got the red around you. There's still a lot of jealousy, but it's affecting the head. And it's like there's 2 lots coming off. So it's like you're dealing with one part of something that's jealousy and anger, but then it's like causing you to go off in another direction, and it's like mixing your head up. You really need to get this sorted so you're all on one page. You're holding things very close to your chest at the moment, and I don't know why. You need to be more open. You need to say what needs to be said. Because at the minute you're just like you're keeping it to your chest, you're not expressing yourself how you should. There is a gateway behind you, and at the moment that gate's closed. But I think the decision, you know what decision you've got to make. You need, like I said, where the relationship's concerned, this has got to stop what's going off, because the relationship won't work unless that can be sorted. But the gate is behind you. So I think at the minute it's that borderline. You need to decide what's best for you, my lovely. You've got a lot of family support coming round. And one side at families, very, very, it's like the golden light. So to me, there's got to be somebody within the family that would be who you would listen to, and I think that's the person you need to talk to. There's a gentleman's energy though coming in spirit, and I do get this as an elderly gentleman. And there's something to do with, it looks like something red, and it's like a medal, but it's like encased in something red, but it's like on his head, it's just there. But this gentleman's coming through. He's coming through from one side, and then there's a child in spirit coming through from the golden light side of the family. But yeah, I think this gentleman's energy is just letting you know that your loved ones are still around you, and they can you can ask them for guidance as well, Shalina. I hope that makes sense, my lovely. I can't pronounce your name. Saxena. That's what I'm going to go with. This one's for you, my sweets. So we have got pondering thoughts are coming in. So this is to do with memories. Quite a lot. You're reflecting back on memories at the moment. And I think the memories have got to do with 2 different people. But there's also a resemblance to one of them within yourself, if that makes some sense. So it's like you're looking at photos, or thinking of 2 people in spirit. I think it's a male, and I would say male and female. But there's one of that you're looking in a mirror, and it's that self-reflect. So it's like when I look at like photos, like say of my mom, I can see myself more in my mom than I can on different members of family kind of thing. And it's like with you, that's that reflection you're getting. I do think there's quite some comfort. I do think there has been a bit of depression around you though, or a bit of unwell feeling, because we've got you sitting down on the blue suite, and you've also got a light blue dress on. So I do think you have been dealing with some emotional issues just because of the blue. It's also, I don't know if you can see, but if you've seen all them ruffles around your neck, you're like carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. And and it's not doing you any good. It's not doing the mental health side any good, or this feeling of blue. Also, blue to me can mean the light blue, especially, could be you may be suffering with health issues. Nothing serious, it never is, but there may be some health issues that are going off around you also. Not sure if this is referring to somebody though in spirit as well. I don't know whether that connection comes in just because of the light blue. There's two opportunities coming up around you. The lady is taking the responsibility that she's guiding you towards one more than the other. And this lady in spirit is trying to pull you towards this doorway here. So listen to your gut feeling on when it comes to these two choices. Go with the gut feeling, because that's the lady's energy coming through to guide you to make that right choice, my lovely. Nikki, I hope you're well, Nick. Right, I've shut up the chat. Nikki, for you, we've got a very strange card. And again, there's somebody's energy, there's a spirit energy that's coming in close to you, and it's like I've just seen the one you've just put down at the bottom that you're needing guidance. It's like you're asking, there's somebody in Pacific who's in spirit that you're asking to sort of like help you with that guidance, because you can see this guidance here. Again, with you have got so many emotions that are going off around you. You can see all the red feathers. Some are getting darker, some are getting lighter. We've even got new ones coming in there. And for me, it's getting your emotions in check. You're blocking yourself off. You can see the block that you've got coming in across. And it's like you can't take any more. You really do need to find somebody to talk to, Nikki. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of it's like a wave of emotions. You can see it oozing off you. And like I said, there is somebody in spirit that's coming in to try and give you guidance. I'm just going to turn it round. For me, I can see, I can't tell whether this is male or female, but I don't know whether there was something to do with hair loss with this person who's in spirit, because I'm getting there's a hair loss with this person connected. There's also something to do with the eyes on this person, but this person, I think they also would have dealt with similar issues. They're coming in with a red round, they're coming in with red round them, but it's sort of like matching the emotions you're going through. So I don't know whether there would have been an emotional balance going off with this person. That could be the person you're calling, who you're asking for answers, Nikki. There's also a lady's energy coming in here. She's the one that's trying to get through though to you all together, if that makes sense, Nikki. But you definitely need to sort these emotions out, my love. Like, it's going to take you. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to take you a little bit. Any mods in? I think we've got. I think Scott is somewhere in background, and I think Andrew's in somewhere. I'm not quite sure where Andrew is. I've seen him commenting, so I think they're in. What you might have to do, Dave, you might have to give me a name of person that's doing it, because because my screen shoots up and down. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Sumbler, my lovely lady, this is the card for you. Deep thinking card. Right. So at the moment, you're wearing sort of like warrior scars, warrior paint, not scars, warrior paint. It's like you're getting ready for a battle of some sort. But this is also the battle that's coming in. I think it's more on a spiritual level, this battle, just because it's connecting to your third eye that's there in the middle. And it's sort of like connecting to another it's connecting to a cross. I don't know if you can see that at the bottom. So to me, I think this is like a battle to do with your faith, to do with your religion, or something like that. I don't know why there would be a battle that way. So I don't know whether your belief system's changing, or there's something going on within you. Um, you're also ready to actually take on something new on a spiritual level as well. If you have a look in your hand, you can see the ball of light that you sort of like wrapping your hand round. This is going to connect you more on a spiritual level around you. You can see the energies coming up and around, and it's like you're holding the ball. So I don't know whether there's, so like I said, there's like a love-hate relationship that war paint between belief systems or something like that, my lovely. But there's definitely something going on that's changing on a spiritual or a religious level, if that makes sense. Let me see. I've got to go back up. John Brown, I'm here. Just come out at the stadium. Woohoo! We won! I'm watching it on telly to see if I could see you in crowd. Joanne, hope you're well, my lovely. Mr. Brown, start doing your job. Joanne, for you, my sweets. Some self-healing needs to be coming in. I also feel though you're taking yourself away from other people. It's like you're curling yourself up in a ball and not dealing with the things that are going off around you. It's like time's passing you by, but there's something going on that's not right within you, Joe, if that makes sense. I think at the minute you need a lot of self-love and self-healing. Maybe try some self-meditations or something like that. The number 8 is sticking out. 8 and 3, 8, 3 and 6. I don't know what them numbers are, if them numbers have any meanings to you, but there's an 8, 3 and a 6 that are really standing out on this card. What else am I seeing? And I don't know why I'm referencing, it's like an old clock. You know them that have got the like grandfather clocks that had that like swinging thing. I'm not sure whether that's something that you'll relate to. I forgot what you call that thing. Oh God, let me show you. See that long thing that's coming out at clock? I don't know whether there's something to do with a clock like that where it's got the knocker that goes side to side. um, but yes, for me though, you do. You've got a bit of red edge coming on, so I do think again that there is some emotions that need to be dealt with. But you do need to take yourself out. Don't take yourself out of the equation so other people can't come in. Have your quiet time, but do make sure that you do let your friends and family in to help you, Joe. Bev, I can't remember if Laura put down she wanted a card, but yes, she has. Bev, this one's for you. Oh, Bev, a colourful card for you. Bev, you're in a multicolour world. Colour world. For me, there's something happening around Christmas for you. Only because when I first looked at that, it's not Holly, but that's what I looked at. That's the first thought that come to my head. So there's something coming up around Christmas time for you. And I do think it's going to be a celebration. It's going to be a celebration, but there's also going to be a key to a new door. So for me, this is going to be like we've got books there as well coming in at the bottom. I don't know whether this is going to be something again to do with books or learning, or it's going to be definitely a new career path. I think that's going to be coming up, Bev. That's going to you're going to have the opportunity to take, and around Christmas time, that's when the decision you'll make whether you're going to take it or not. But it's like shining in the background as though it's like yes, kind of thing. But there is something to do with books and learning. I'm not sure if it's you that's been having like the acid reflux, I want to say, because I'm seeing a bit of red in the chest. So to me, seeing that, it's like the acid refluxy thing. I'm not sure whether it's you that's having that. Also, you're doing a bit of self-reflecting, but you know what? It's like you won't look at yourself in the mirror. And I don't know what reference that would mean. But it's like you're looking sideways on in the mirror. You need to stop, have that full belief in yourself. You are beautiful, my lovely lady. And I think it's like, I don't know whether you've got some self-doubt coming in about yourself. I don't know whether this self-doubt's coming in with this opportunity that's coming up, that you're not, you don't think that you're ready for it. Whereas though this card's saying you are ready for this opportunity big time. But yeah, you'll find it comes to around Christmas, my lovely. Scoot to the bottom. Laura. Laura, we've got this one for you, my sweet lady. So again, there's two energies coming in around you, and again, they are coming in around the clock. So I don't know whether there's a watch connection that connects these two spirits together, or it's to do with the same time, or there's something to do with the same. It's got to either be like the same time, the same month that these two would have passed in, but they're not. They're on different sides of the family, so it's like one on one side, one on the other. You are expecting a letter, or if you're not, you are expecting one now. There's somebody coming in and they're going to be bringing you some good news. I'm not sure whether you know about this good news coming in, but there's definitely good news coming in with this letter that's about to arrive. I would say within the next 2 weeks you're going to receive something by mail, and it's going to be it's going to be amazing news that's going to be coming in. I also think this news is going to like take you back a little bit, just because you're like it looks like you're taken aback in the card. So in this card, so I'm not sure what that's meaning. So it's like you're in a bit of a shock from it. So but it's all good. I don't know whether you're suffering with your hand, one of the hand more than the other at the minute, because one of your hands sort of like in a bandage. So I'm not sure whether carpal tunnel come to mind when I was looking at that. So I don't know if there's something going off with one of your hands more than the other, because like I said, there's like a bandage on it. There's also a telephone call that's going to link into somebody with flat red roses. So there's like red roses on the table, but they're sort of like attached to a phone call. I hope this makes sense to you at some point. So I don't know whether it's like a loved one's phone call you're waiting for. I don't know whether this is a letter from the loved one. I don't know whether all these three are going to come intertwined. But there's definitely somebody's giving roses, but like I said, there's a letter and there's a phone call involved that's going to be coming up, my lovely. Lisa, and then I've got Gillian. I might do a little bit of book reading as well, guys, if you're up for having some book reading done, the Daily Oracle. For that one, when I go on to book, all you need to do is put your name and your star sign, I think. That's how I've seen a lady doing it, but I'm not sure whether I can work like that. Lisa, for you, my lovely, we have got this card. It's the birdie card. So, Lisa, what are you sticking your nose at the minute? it's like it's like something's not good enough for you at the minute. But again, this isn't relating to now. This is relating to something past. So it could be last week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be a month ago. But there's something that you're turning your nose up at. So I don't know whether somebody's done something around you, and it's sort of like made you go, like not in a bad way or a negative way, but there's definitely something to do with the turning of the nose. I'm also not sure whether you've had a little bit of a cold also, just because we've got the red cheeks coming in there. I don't know why I'm seeing like one swan, but there's like three people around you. The swan, which is there, And then you've got these two birds here. Now, the swan is the odd one out. So there's definitely somebody around you that is the odd one out. And I think that this person up here, it's not, this one isn't you, but I think this one up here is, you know, when you've got one of them friends that thinks they're better than everybody, it's not done in a malicious or nasty way. It's just how their personality is. I think that's how this person would come across, whether they're not like that, but that's how they come across to the others. But this is a great friendship. But whatever you're turning your nose up at has to do with you and three of your friends also. You're also wearing a rose around your neck, so I'm not sure whether it's your birthday that's coming up or there's a celebration coming up from a loved one, because you're wearing the rose around your neck. So there's something connected to you. It's like on a ring. Not sure whether this is like an anniversary for you that's coming up, because you're wearing the ring with a rose around your neck. So to me, that's sort of like, that's, yeah, a ring and a rose. So I don't know whether that's like, go on, a celebration for you, like your engagement or a certain time of year or a birthday. But yeah, that's what's happening. But yeah, for me, I think it's just that this card's just one of them. It's just a funny card. There's a lady though coming in spirit, but she's like got, I'm gonna say fluffy hair, but she's like got waves in her hair, but it's like long, but then it's like up in a bun at the back. That's how she would have worn it. She's just coming in behind you, and she's just like watching over what you're doing, my lovely. So that's what I'm getting for you, Gillian. Bev put, wow, yes, it's me with acid reflux. Wow, Bev. Could tell because it were right in the centre there, and that's the first thing that I got told. Hey, Tina, Gillian. Gillian, for you, my lovely lady, we have got this card. Gillian, you're not taking something serious enough. It's like at the minute, it's like if you ignore it, it's going to go away. It's not going to go away, Gillian. You need to face this head on, whatever it is. Because I feel like that you're joking about something, but you need to be taking it more serious. You need to have a good talking to yourself. You're holding the skull in your hand, so you really do need to have a serious talk with yourself and stop making out that this is something that can just be flushed away or can be hidden, because it's not. You need to face this. You need to face it full on, my lovely. But I think you're one of these that makes the jokes up. When it comes to you, you'd rather make the joke up and be concerned about everything that's happening to other people around you rather than start taking account on yourself. There's also some paperwork, or there's definitely paperwork that's been mislaid, or it's not being mislaid. You're not reading it. So I don't know whether you're getting letters and it's like you're just moving them to one side thinking it's going to go away. It's not. Have a good talk to yourself, Gillian, and you need to read these letters, or you need to sort out this paperwork, my lovely, because if you don't, it's going to get out of hand, Gillian. Just type either, Laura. That's the third time in my cards read that you said a letter is on its way to me within 2 weeks. How exciting. I'll have to tell my husband Raymond to keep an eye out for them. Yes, you better, my lovely, because it's definitely coming in. Why do I make you nervous, Antoinette Jackson? Madison. And then we've got Tina and Trish above you. Hey, DQ. My legs, my leg. I'm sat on my leg, funny. Madison, this one's for you, my lovely. Oh, you're the lady in red. So there's definitely a new friendship blossoming. Whether this is male or female, I don't know. But you can see the person's coming in, and you're actually holding the friendship out to them. And I think this friendship that's coming in is going to be a very special connection, if that makes sense. I think that you two have got so much in common. I think that you are both of similar mind. Um, and I think it's going to be one of them friendships that I think it might have been strange how it came about, but there's definitely a strong link coming in. And like I say, you're the one holding you're like holding, like when it's like me, I talk to everybody and anybody, and sometimes I'll talk to somebody and we'll become really good friends afterwards. That's the kind of feeling I'm sort of like getting with that. This person would have been a stranger, and it's like you're holding out the flower to them as if to say this is the beginning of a nice friendship. I do think that you've been stung by people in the past that have said they were friends but haven't been friends, Madison. I feel like you have been stung a few times by what we call so-called friends, if that makes sense, because you can see them buzzing around the light. This new friendship that's coming in is not like any of them. And I know sometimes it's hard not to judge people by how others have treated us, but really try not to, because this person coming in isn't like that. Like I said, you two have got such a strong bond, a strong connection coming in. But I do know that you have been bitten a few times by people that you've trusted, and I do believe they've hurt you as well. I think they've left the stinger, and I also think that you've had friendships that have come and then you've sort of like gone separate ways as well, because there's a few butterflies in there. I think you've still got connection, but it's like that connection's not as close as what it could be with a friendship. Again, you're wearing red. I think there is a little bit of anger issues going off. You are carrying a bit of weight on your shoulder, but this person that's coming in, they're going to help you with that. They've sort of like got their anger issues under control, and they're sort of like turning it into a rainbow. And I think that's what this person's coming in to help you. I think they're coming in to help you on that emotional level. I do also think you have got a little bit of pain. I don't know whether it's more like a stabbing pain or a clasping pain going on somewhere around your body. But it's like you're being stuck with pins at times. But yeah, I think it's something you already are aware of this. So it's not something I'm telling you that's not happening, if that makes sense. Tina, hope everybody's having a good evening tonight. Tina, for you, my lovely, you need to go get it, girl. Totally out of character for you, Tina, coming in on this card. It's like now's the time to stop giving a shit about what everybody else thinks and what everybody else's opinion is, and it's now time for you to do what you want to do. Sod what others think of you. It's your life. You get the one, you've got to live it, Tina. And yeah, you go for it. Stop being who you want to be. Stop being what everybody else expects you to be. I feel at times you've sort of like, you see the different planets coming in around you. It's like when you're in a situation, you have to pretend to be one person, and then you're around somebody else, and you're like having to mask your own personality for whatever reason. So like you can't be your true self. It's like, no, now's the time to let your true self out. Stop being stop hiding who you are from others. If they don't like you, they don't like you. But I'd rather have people around me in my life that enjoy my company than those that I have to put airs and graces on and pretend to be somebody I'm not. And you're pointing forward. You're just ready for this. I don't know why donuts being shown in the card. I've got like a grandma figure in the card with a baby on it, holding a baby. So you can see the grandma figure there, and she's got a baby in arms. So I'm not sure whether the baby connections to you, but the baby's with the grandma in spirit. And reason I say grandma is because it looked a little bit like my Nan and Fletcher, just with how the hairstyle was, what we used to call the Blue Rinse Club, that kind of thing. There's also a young gentleman's energy coming in. But to me, the gentleman's energy is coming in with the donut. And I don't know why the gentleman's energy would come in with the donut, but there's something to do with the donut. But do you know what, Tina? The world is your oyster. Go grab it. Stop hanging about. Just go for it, my lovely. Trish, this one's for you, my sweets. When you say go for it and don't give a shit about what others think. Exactly. You can't, do you know what? You can't, Laura. You know, we hold on to all airs and graces, and at the end of the day, these people that we're pointing at, don't get two monkeys toss about us. Do you know? So yeah. Trish, for you, my lovely, time for the relaxing part. You need to sit back and enjoy what you've accomplished. There's also energies, you've got spirit energy around you, which I think you're aware of anyway, Trisha. I think you know that you've got that energy around you, and there's definitely a connection to spirit. But at the minute, I don't know where ballerina comes in or ballerina shoes. I don't know if that's reflecting back to the past, to the or to the younger days, or what. But there's something to do with a purity about you, and I don't know whether that purity is making you a little bit. I don't want to say naive, because that's the wrong word. But there's such a pureness to your character, to your person, your person, if that makes sense to you. And I don't know why we're seeing koi fish. I don't know if koi fish have got a connection to you. But there's definitely like koi fish floating about the bottom. But we've also got I can't remember what you call it now. It's a blossom, a pink blossom that's coming in. John knows what this pink blossom is, but I can't think of what you call it. But it's like I think it's like a Mediterranean connection. So I don't know whether there is a Mediterranean connection coming in. I might be wrong with me. I might have to come back to you and tell you it's different to Mediterranean. Japanese, is it Japanese? Might be Japanese. Is Japanese Mediterranean? I'm not sure. But these flowers are like Japanese flowers. I forgot what you call them now. Oh, not orchids. I've got them tattooed on me, and I can't remember what they're called. But there's a lot of love coming in. Cherry blossom, that's it. There's loads of cherry blossom coming in around you. So I'm not sure what cherry blossom means for you, my lovely. But yeah, keep dipping your toe in the water. Don't jump just yet. Just sit back and relax and enjoy everything that you've done. Because, like I said, the purity in you. Don't let anybody take you for a ride either. You're about to jump into a situation. You've got your foot in water. Don't let anybody take advantage of your good nature when it comes to whatever you're about to do, my lovely. So that's what I've got for you. Diane, and then I've got Tracy. Tracy! I love picking on my Tracy. Could call you Trey. I'll get her smart when she comes up. Your partner's got koi carp on his leg. Wow, I love me koi carps. Definitely in picture though, you could see all your koi carps at the bottom. Right, my lovely Diane, look what we've got going off here. Do you know what? You're dealing with the past. What you need to do now, Diane, is find yourself a hobby. It's like, no, don't. You need to find yourself a hobby to do. You are interested in so many things. We have got painting, we've got artwork, we've got music, we've got feathers, we've got pottery. We've got mask making, we've got all these things that you could be doing. You need to find something that like a hobby. This is more of a hobby. I don't know if it's what you're thinking about doing now, or whether this is the message that's coming for you, but you definitely need a hobby. I do think that you are an arty farty kind of person, because there's like so many things I think you could turn your hand at and do. But I think you're also very like, what do you shy about the things that you can do? You know, like you don't like be shouting from rooftops that you're good at things. It's like you're very. Is it modest? Is it modest? Is that what we say, hey, Stuart? Is it modest? Modesty? Modesty? I don't know, but yeah, there's definitely something to do with new hobbies coming up around you. Grab them, take them, and enjoy them. Um, And I know I'm going to say you've got a pearl necklace, right? But I mean it in a positive way. There's something to do with pearls around you. Um, there's pearls coming around your shoulder. There's pearls coming around your neck. So there must be a connection to pearls or the name Pearl, because pearls is a really big. Is coming in really strong around your diet, and my lovely. Um, Missed morning chats with the group, but been Lisa, we've not been on herself. Um, who did I say we're after? Were it Tracy? I did, yeah, Tracy. I hadn't done you yet, have I, Tracy? No. Um, cherry blossoms, that's the word. I couldn't think of it. I just remember these pink things, these pink flowers. And is it Mediterranean? Or am I talking Kaiser again? Tracy, for you, look at this. So, wow. So we've got the fishtail of the mermaid. Just be careful around your legs. Make sure that you're doing okay, Tracy, and you're not pushing yourself, because at the minute I've got a fishtail. I'm not seeing your legs. So there's definitely it's drawing me attention to the lower part of your body, where your legs are concerned, my lovely. So just make sure that you're not pushing yourself too much. I also feel at the minute though, it's like you're in a fishbowl, and I don't know why you'd feel in a fishbowl, but it is like you're in a fishbowl. It's like you're in your own. It's like you're in a safety bubble. That's what I want to call it. It's like a safety bubble, and I think it needs to be popped, Tracy. I think you need to start getting out of your comfort zone a little bit more. I think you're ready to start making changes to come out of it, because you can see there, sort of like, I know you're like blowing on it, but it's like you're doing it in your own time kind of thing. But keep going in that direction. You're definitely facing the future. I don't know why I don't know why it's an underwater theme for you. But I'm seeing like seashells, like tropical fish kind of thing. Um, so there's got to be a connection to either Pisces. It's Pisces fish. Am I right with Pisces? There's either got to be a strong connection to a Pisces, or there's something connected to again. It's like this water world kind of thing. But like I say, you are in a bubble, and you need to keep pushing yourself to get out of that rut that you got in, Tracy. But yeah, just take care of those leggies, my sweets. That's what I've got coming up for you. Actually, it's a dove that's in your picture. Um, there's a dove coming in the picture, Tracy, and I'm not sure whether this is somebody's passing that's I'm going to say fairly recent, so I'm going to say within the last 6 months to a year. I feel that this person's passed, but I also feel that you haven't dealt with this person's passing. It's like you've not let them go. Let them, it feels really new. So I don't know whether this is somebody that's passed a while, but it's like you can't let them go. And I think that's what this is. I think that's what the security bubble is. It's like it's that timing to like let them go kind of thing, because I think there was a really strong connection between you and this person, who it were, but they're really shining a light around you. So there must have been a lot of love there, Tracy. Dave, yeah, go on then. Yeah, go on. I'm not calling her by the TRA name. I don't want a black eye when she comes up in a couple of weeks. Or I don't want her to spit in my coffee when I've turned my back. Mr. Mason, this is you. Oh, let's see. Something to do with money. I don't know why you've got money on your mind at the minute, but there's definitely something coming up with money. I don't know if you can see it, Dave. It's highlighted in a very bright colour, but it's like a money situation. This isn't bothering you. And to be fair, because it's coming in as gold, I think this is coming in really, it's like in a positive way on a financial level. So the financial level for me is going to be positive because of how it's shining, and it's like you're carefree where that comes to. So I don't know whether there's been issues or whatever, but the financial situation, that's like golden at the minute. So yeah, I do feel like you're not paying a lot of attention though to your health as well, because you can see the pain draped over, and it's like you're not looking after yourself either properly. So for me, you need to start taking more care of yourself, and also I don't know what it is with the back. So I don't know whether there's some soreness coming in around your back, Dave. But there's definitely something coming. There's definitely something happening around the back area, because the back area's showing. But it's the pain draping over it's like it's draping over the top of the leg, but then it's like underneath, and it's like it's moving from, I don't know if, I think it's moving from your back downwards. So just keep an eye on that, but start looking after yourself. There's also a robin coming into the card, so I know the robin is a loved one, so keep an eye on for that. I don't know what the 3 stars mean. There's a red star in the middle, and then three like golden stars, but there's golden star connection. Careful with your feet as well, because there's issues going off around both feet as well, Dave. There's also a butterfly, but there's also, I can't tell who it is, but there's a figure in a doorway behind you. But to me, I can't see the face at all. So I'm not sure whether this person would have I don't know whether they're hiding themselves because can't remember things. That's why I'm seeing the blankness of the face. Or whether there was issues around the head with this person, because I'm just seeing the black face. So to me, I don't know if there's an Alzheimer's connection or go on. What did my pop has? Yeah, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's in brain though, is it? I don't think. But like that kind of blank expression coming on. So I don't know whether that's relevant for you, Dave. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. Come to our flat if you want. Come to your flat. What? Absolutely. Ooh, am I going to get some gold jewelry from? Hey, you never know. You never know. There's some beautiful places. I won 2 tickets to see Buckcherry tomorrow night at a concert venue in the Canyon, Montclair. I live in Ontario, California, and that venue is just 3 miles away. Wow. Katrina, I will, my lovely lady. Katrina, my sweets, we've got this one for you. Paperwork's an issue at the minute, I think, around you, or you're worrying over certain paperwork or certain. It's either like learning or pay or like letters, that kind of thing. But there's a lot of worrying going over like letters or paperwork. And it's like building up. I do think there is this studying going off around you, Katrina. I think there's some sort of studying coming off, and I think you need to take a break. I think you are overworking yourself. I don't know if you've got deadlines coming up or whatever it is, but it's like you are literally overworking yourself. You're going to run yourself into ground if you don't have a break. I'm not sure as well. I'm seeing glasses not being worn. So I'm not sure whether that's saying that you need to go and have your eyes tested or start wearing your glasses when you're reading, because there's definitely something to do with the glasses coming in. But yeah, take a break. You, like I said, Katrina, you are literally sort of like, take a break, woman. Have a cup of tea. Have a Kit Kat. Sit down and chill. Because yeah, it's very thing filled housing paperwork, and my name came up and on it if we will get it. Definitely paperwork, but you're overstressing it. You really do need to sit down and take a break. There is some light coming in. I'm not sure whether somebody's recently passed because I can't quite see them. I'm just seeing the light and I'm seeing like a silhouette of a figure. To me, this would be a recent passing of somebody, just because they're not coming through strong enough that to for me to see them within the card to let you know, to let me know whether it's male or female. There's also, is that a child's face? I'm also seeing a blue face. So I don't know what the blue face is for. The blue face is behind you. And I don't know if there was something to do with the forehead and the nose or swelling in the face with this person with the blue face. Because it's just how I'm seeing it. But whoever this is here, I think this is a lady, and I think this lady would have had dark hair. I'm just sort of like seeing the hairline coming through. And looking at the card, I am feeling more feminine, more female than a male. But I'm not sure that, again, I'm gonna say within the last year, I feel that this passing, this lady, it's a recent passing. But I know that there was other energies there to meet her. There's a gentleman with a white flat cap. It might not have been white in life, but there's definitely a flat cap motion. He was there to greet her, and there's 1, 2, 3 more people as well stood behind the gentleman that are coming forward with this lady, my lovely. So that's what I'm getting for you. Fifi's glad to see her, Daddy. She is. My grandmother had red hair, and I held her hand when she died. She turned blue, but that was 13 years ago. It might just be, again, like I said, where's your card gone? Like I said, I put your card down and I can't find it. But with the blue fit and it might just mean her energies. It could just mean that her energy is not strong enough to come forward in the card. But I could see, I could sense the female, and like I said, the blue fit. It makes sense to you, Katrina. So that's all I'd say. I'd take it. But you must hold her close in your heart, and again, not have let go properly for her to come through as she did, if that makes sense. So she might have passed 13 years ago, but it must still feel recent to you, if that makes sense. I might be wrong in what I'm saying, and please say, no, you're wrong, you're talking shy. I'd rather you be honest. Rachel, I will pull you a card, my lovely. Hey, you crazy lot. How are you two keeping with your survival? Rachel, this one's for you, my lovely lady. Something needs letting out of the cage. And there's a game of chess in play. So the game of chess for me is representing to think very carefully about your next move. Because this game is being played by, obviously chess is a game of two, but there's four pieces on that board. And I think you really need to be very careful on the moves you make around these people, Rachel. I think that some of them may not be playing fairly, and try and twist things to come round to you. So yeah, just make sure you're aware of the game in play, which I think you already are, Rachel. But yeah, it's definitely like a chess game. Be careful. But yeah, there's something to do with letting out of a cage. So I don't know what that references to you, but there's 3 sunflowers attached to this, and there's also butterflies in the cage. I do think that you have been suffering health wise. You've got your cloak on, and I think like me, Rachel, whatever this is you're suffering with, I think you suffer, as I suffer with it constantly. I think for you it comes and goes, but it started lasting longer. The episodes have lasted longer than what it has done in previous times. So I think you need to start listening to your body a little bit more, because even though you're doing the okay symbol, you are not okay. You really need to start looking after yourself, listening to your body again. But get ready for spring, because I think spring for you, I know it's next year, but spring for you is going to start bringing in a new light kind of thing, my lovely. I don't suppose I could have a reading, Lindsay. You can, my lovely. As you doing, and what? Don't tell me what you've been up to. This is what I've got for you, Ben. Is it Ben or Andy, West Yorkshire Survival? I'm hoping it's Ben, seeing as I said Ben first. um, for you, my lovely, definitely something to do with time is of the essence. You've got to get it sorted, Ben. Stop letting things just run through your fingers. Whatever this issue is, it's not going to get sorted. But there's like, stop wasting time. Just get on with it. Start doing what you need to do, Ben, because while ever this isn't sorted, you're missing out on golden opportunities. But it's like you've got the hourglass, and it's like you just keep changing. It's like you keep turning and turning, and you're not dealing with what's going off. But while you're not sorting this out, you're missing golden opportunities coming up, and they're just slipping straight through your hand, and there's nothing you can do. So you've got to get this issue sorted out. You're also wearing a cloak over your head. You've got like a cloak coming over your head, and it's like you're trying to shelter yourself away from, I don't want to say life, because that's a big thing, Ben. But it's like you're trying to hide away from certain situations, and I think you do need to sort of like try and push yourself forward to step forward, to push yourself forward to sort the issues out that need to be sorted. I don't know where the gold chain comes into it, but I'm seeing 2 gold chains. And I'm also seeing, I don't know what's going off with your forehead, Ben. See, I would have said your third eye. But to me, I don't know whether you're suffering with like stress headache or something like that, but it's like right in the center. But it's like it's like spreading at the same time. On a spiritual level, I would say do some meditation, but I don't know whether this is more to do with a stress buildup that you're going through. And I don't know, there's somebody's energy that's coming through, and I can only describe what looks like a squiggly cartoon character. I don't know if you can see it in, let me try and show you clearly. There. I've got somebody's energy coming through, But they're like, I don't know why they're showing me this squiggly cartoon character. I don't know whether it's a joke to you. I don't know whether this would be somebody's personality coming through. But yeah, but there is a little bit of darkness around you, Ben. So I do know that there's slight depression going on, but it's sort of like you're hiding yourself from dealing with emotions. You need to deal with them before they take over. And time is of the essence, Ben. Make sure that you get it done, my lovely. So I am going to finish there. I had John. Glad to hear that your team won. Yay! They did win Chesterfield, didn't they? Were it really? Well, at 70 something minute, I were watching it and it was 2-0 up.
Yeah, and they scored 1 in 80 something minute and 1 in injury time.
Oh my God. Talkie! Hey dear. So I will be back on later in the week and I will do some more readings. I do promise you. Laura, I read for you, my lovely, earlier on, I think. I'm sure I read for you, Laura, if you look back. But yes, so I will be back on and I will be doing some more readings. What I might do is tomorrow, seeing as though we're back tomorrow. What I might do is I might come on and do the daily oracle book. So with this, what I'll do is I'll have the camera face down onto the book, and what I do is I will say so I'll pull Katrina because she's put please just one more. So for Katrina, I'll look at Katrina's name and I'll just think of something.
From Mum, I think.
Pardon?
It's from Mum, Danette Newhouse.
All right, well, what I'll do then, I'm not going to do a reading, but what I will do, for a bit, I fell off my bike the other day and got a cut and pay. You numpty, Ben. I hope you're all right, my lovely. Listen, me and John's always here, you know, if you need to talk. With Donetta Newhouse. So I'm just going to pull a page for Donetta and just see whether this has any meaning to what she's going through, or it's more like an answer to a question. It says you can only do something well if you're willing to do it You can only do something well if you're willing to do it poorly first. So that's what it says for your mom. You can only do something well if you're willing to do it poorly first. I hope that does make sense. I'm going to come back on and do some more readings tomorrow for those that have missed out. But like I said, I'm going to work with the Daily Oracle book. Well, I'm still going to pay. And yeah, that's fine, Laura. No worries, my lovely. Just send me a message, Laura, and I can sort that out. I've mixed my packs of cards up. So yes, so I shall see you all pretty soon. And like I said, I will be working with the book tomorrow. So guys, have a great night, and hopefully I don't know what weather's like tomorrow night for we're going to play it by ear for tomorrow, but I will be live tomorrow afternoon around about I would say 5 o'clock-ish, doing Daily Oracle book for those that are interested in having a reading from that. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Love you loads. See you in the morning for chit chat, and take care. And yeah, if you need me for anything, message, email's going across the bottom of the screen. And yes, what kind of tarot deck were you reading from tonight? Tonight's tarot deck was... Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be... I don't know where I've put my tarot deck. Yeah, is it inside it? Tarot deck I will reading from tonight is Oracle of Visions. Is the Oracle of Visions one. That's the one that I was reading from tonight. I got my angel ones ready, but I've not used them. So I am just going to put them back in my box and I'll pull them out another night because yeah, they've already been cleansed and ready to work with. So everybody take care, and we shall see you very shortly. If you've got TikTok, I may go live on TikTok. It won't be tonight though. And do some readings over on TikTok because I did promise them this afternoon that I would. So yeah. So take care, everybody. Mwah. Love you loads. See you soon. Bye.